owns this woman? Whose woman is she? Whose woman was Helen anyhow? And so now we're at Troy, and the great hero of Troy is this great big physical he-man, Achilles. And I want to use him in this story as representing the masculine attitude, the sheerly brutal masculine attitude, and their relationship to women as that of master to property. There were a couple of beautiful women who had been taken captive, Trojan women, and one of them was the young blonde Briseis. And the question, you might say, is who gets the blonde? Well, Achilles was in love with Briseis, as far in love as one can get in that attitude toward a human being. And Agamemnon, on the other hand, wanted her. Achilles had to relinquish her. And what we see here is Achilles saying goodbye to Briseis and turning her over to Agamemnon, who sits here in majesty. And then it begins with Achilles sulking in his tent. He won't fight, and here he sits sulking. The next event is, however, the death of Patroclus, where he's killed. And then we have what is called by Homer the wrath of Achilles. And to go in avenging the death of his friend Patroclus, Achilles throws off his sulk and goes out to battle. The ultimate victory, however, the ultimate combat, is a championship combat between Achilles and Hector. Hector, the master of Troy, the great champion of Troy. It's written ostensibly from the point of view of the Greeks, but actually the hero, the person who represents the more highly developed, noble humanity and heroic humanity, is Hector, the Trojan hero. Andromache, his wife, knows that he's no match for Achilles. No one in the world is a match for Achilles, and she says, don't go, he'll kill you. And then comes the wonderful heroic word. No man can avoid his destiny, and I'm going to mine, and I'm not going to avoid it, and where death comes, I die as a man. Out he goes to battle. And here we see from an early 9th century metal bas-relief the departure here of a war hero stepping into these light war chariots, and the wife there with the little child on her shoulder.